doesn't mean you're making no sense. There she is. Nice to meet you. My name is Serena. Unfortunately, someone stole your mic. Do we have the mic? Right, so we'll just have your picture with Demi first. You have huge fans all the way over here. We got radio stations and MTV and all that. Huge numbers of requests for Skyscraper. I know you guys have karaoke where you are, but our karaoke is different. And it's always #1 as well, Skyscraper, so congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Right, so we're not going to waste any time. How much time with Demi? Demi, is this your seat? Okay, take your seat. Do we have question number 1? I'm looking, I'm scanning. Over there, checkered shirt, here we go. What's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning?
The first thing I do when I wake up in the morning is open my eyes.
Smart, very smart. But right after that?
Right after that, I get up and either wash my face or brush my teeth. I don't know which one first. Sometimes it varies.
Does that answer your question?
Do I what?
Do you meditate?
Yeah, I do a little morning meditation, and I just read out of this book that I like to read out of, and I set my intentions for the day, and that's kind of that. Sorry, I thought you were totally talking about literally what I do when I wake up in the morning.
Are you talking more about makeup routine, what she can and cannot live without, things like that?
No, she just asked meditation.
Just meditation. Okay, second question. Over here, Scripture.
Hi, you're a role model now, and does that influence the song choices and the style that you perform in?
Definitely. Being a role model is something that I take very seriously now. It's something that I didn't take seriously before. Because when I came into this industry, I didn't want to be a role model. I simply wanted to be a singer. And now that I've realized that it's not so much of a choice, it comes with it, that the decisions that I make will not only affect young girls throughout the rest of the world, but it can also affect the decisions that my little sister makes. And when I see it that way, then I really just want to have her look up to somebody that, doesn't sing about drugs and alcohol and whatever. And even, I try to be very, very careful with my lyrics and the songs and what I write about, and try to keep it positive, and rather than alienating my fans and going a totally different way. I realize I still have young fans as well as old fans.
Do you wish more celebrities were like you?
I feel like only for my little sister's sake, I feel like there are some celebrities that I feel like could probably do a better job. But everyone's doing their own thing, and I think that's all that is my own business is what my decisions are.
Thank you for that. Next question from there, sir in a hat.
Hello. Thank you.
What's your first impression of Malaysia when you first landed?
My first impression of Malaysia when I first landed is how hot it was. It was so hot. Yeah. And then I was in the airport, and I thought, oh, this place is really clean. So that literally was my first impression.
It still is hot, even in this ballroom sitting right now.
Okay,
Still like
really?
a orange jacket.
Yeah.
Well, I did talk to 5 hot, I lost count. 7 hot boys just now. Have you met our Korean band, you kids?
I haven't.
You're going to meet them very soon when we do a photo opportunity later, as well as Backstreet Boys is going to be here in a bit.
Cool.
But do we okay, all the way at the back. Hi. 17 magazine. Now before that, I have some background information on Demi, who used to be sub-editor writing for 17 magazine, right? So what does 17 Malaysia have to say?
Definitely, that was so weird for me because I feel like, you should always respect your elders. And so sometimes there was people that came in and saying that were way older than me, and it was a very fine line between okay, I have to be honest that this person should not sing, but I also have to be respectful. And also it's just kind of weird, there is the pressure of kind of feeling well, are these people looking at me thinking, well, what does she know? She's only 19 and 20 now, but yeah, it was it was weird, but it is what it is. My job was to judge people on there, so and critique them, so I did.
But you were also mentoring the younger segments, right?
Yes.
How did that go?
That's the things that I need to do that I don't get time to do.
Okay. You have a pretty erratic schedule, right?
Yeah,
So on top of, I know a heart attack just came up. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Less than a month ago. Do we have a title for the fourth album yet?
We don't.
Oh, we don't?
We don't. But I have an idea, but I can't tell you.
Okay. So are we expecting a release very soon of the fourth album?
I would say pretty soon, yeah.
How's the touring going?
Touring's great. It's been pretty interesting because I'm like recovering from an injury. So I've been like, I want to run around more and like jump up and down on stage.
Not gonna happen tonight?
No, I can't. No, I do. I feel it the next day. I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. But I just get so into my shows. But I wish I could do a little more. But yeah, I still, my fans are still awesome. They're still rocking out with me anyways.
They will. I heard we got a big band coming with you today. How many members do we have in the band?
We have 6.
That's pretty big.
Yeah, well, 2 background singers and 4 band members.
Before we move on to the question, we have many. What are we expecting from tonight? Besides not too much jumping around.
I guess what you can expect is my music, me playing my own songs, and I'm not the type of performer that has a lot of dancers and does crazy lights in their shows and pyro and all that. So what you
all here.
Yeah,
it's all here.
It's coming from my heart.
Exactly. We had many questions. There we go. Here.
Hi, Demi.
Hi.
Welcome to Malaysia.
Thank you.
I've adored you since I was really a little girl. So I've loved your hair, and then you change it, and then you change it back. So my question is, why did you cut your hair?
That's a long intro to that question. I cut my hair probably like a week ago.
Why?
Why did I cut it? Like last year I had long extensions and I had dyed it blonde and red and all these different colors and pink and blue, and my hair was kind of like unhealthy, and I just am so tired of dealing with it that it feels good to just like have short hair, and I want to keep it for a while, but every time I say that I don't, so.
Okay, well, I'll see you at meet and greet because I want the ticket there, so.
What?
I'll see you at meet and greet.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay, thanks.
She looks like she really wants to jump up and give you a hug right now.
She's so cute.
Should we let her just come up and give you a hug right now since we have a little bit of time?
Yeah,
Do you want a hug from Demi? Oh, she's gonna cry. Come on. You. Don't make me cry. I gotta talk.
Macam kenal juga ni. Mana ni?
So we're gonna have the picture taken at
Buang ni, buang. Mula mana?
Great job. According to Anne.
It's all in a good fun though, it's never bad fun.
Alright, we got a lot more time for Debbie. Do we have, Lady Purple, there you go.
Hi.
Have you tasted any Malaysian food?
Have I?
What do you like?
I haven't tasted any Malaysian food. I've barely been here, like for just a little bit, and I have yet to like have somebody show me what Malaysian food tastes like and where I can get it or whatever. But yeah, I'm kind of just stuck to my typical meals.
Don't you worry, it's all in your room service menu.
It is, but there's so many things. I don't know what to get, and I don't know what this is. I don't know what that tastes like. And it
I'll
scares
tell you
me.
right now, nasi lemak. Nasi lemak. Nasi means
Okay,
rice.
I don't know what. Okay.
Yes, lemak means, how would you say it? Well, not in that sense. Lemak means, it's coconut oil. Coconut milk, rice, and it's beautiful. If you see that on your menu, try it. Normally, I'm a lot more mean to artists. I say go try durian. Because nasi lemak is really pleasant. Have you heard of durian?
No.
Durian is the king of fruits in Malaysia. If you see this sign next to Liv, and I'm pretty sure Hilton has it, that says spiky fruit. No, do not bring durian into Liv. That's the one.
Why?
Because it tastes like blue cheese.
Ew. Okay.
But it's the king of fruits. It's an acquired taste and it's beautiful. I love it. I'm Malaysian. So would you be keen enough to try it if we give you a
Yeah, I'll
shot?
try anything.
Well, there you go. Hopefully we'll see a picture of her, because if you tweet, you know that, we'll see a picture of her having durian. Speaking of which, are you flying off immediately, or are you going to have time to explore Malaysia?
No, I'm flying off immediately. This whole run has been just fly in, perform, fly out, fly into a different place, perform, fly in, fly out.
If you don't mind, where's the next venue?
It is in Indonesia.
Oh, right after this. It's going to be a very hectic schedule. What is planned for the rest of the year, besides the tour, of course?
The rest of the year? Oh, we don't have time to talk about what I do for the rest of the year.
How do you complete a fourth album when you're doing all this?
I'm just conditioned to doing it. I started working like this when I was like 15, so I'm used to doing like TV show tour album, TV show tour album, TV show tour album. So I'm just kind of, I feel old when it comes to that. It's not new to me anymore.
You have lived a lifetime, considering you started at the age of what? Correct me if I'm wrong. Barney and Friends started when you were 10. 8?
Yeah.
She started at the age of 8, so you have lived a lifetime compared to the rest of us.
Not to everybody, I don't know everybody's story, but I do feel like I'm 40 years old.
Me too. And I didn't even start at 8. And an interesting fact before we let her leave is that you are about to meet Nick, not that you haven't met him before, because I found out last year that you got punked by Nick Cannon.
Yes, I did.
Can you tell the crowd the story? What happened?
Yeah, I went to visit my friends from a band called All Time Low in the studio, and when I showed up, they played a prank on me and made me believe that the studio was haunted, and I'm a sucker for like paranormal activity and things like that, so I was like super freaked out, and then, I don't know, he popped out and was like, you got punked, and I was like, okay.
You must have been shocked. Well, you're going to see him right now, because we're going to say thank you, Demi. I'm sorry time has run out.